Welcome to Roll for Crit Playback. On this episode, we will be playing Mysterium.
In this game, a group of psychics must work together to interpret the visions from a ghost in order to solve the mystery behind his death. I'm Will Keeler.
I'm Jonathan Estes, and this is Roll for Crit Playback. So Will is going to be our ghost for the game. He is not allowed to speak. He can communicate to us only with these cards, and we are going to have to guess which one of these people, places, and things correspond to our specific characters. So he's going to hand us out our clues, and we're going to see what we can do.
So as soon as I receive them, I can flip them?
Yes, you get them face up, and we
And
can all
it has
help.
to be one of these, right?
Right now, it's only clues for the people.
Alright, so I've got some snake charmer guy balancing a chair. There's a vase and candelabra, and some weird thing in the background. Some little birds of the grounds there. It's a really long snake,
okay.
and I've got an organ with crazy misty stuff flying around it. It looks like there's a sheep flying off in the air.
Yeah, that was descriptive.
I'm trying to give every little detail I can.
Well, I remember, because it could be, like, he could just be saying the color, but this is, I don't know if Will would
My
do
first
that kind of
guess
thing.
is, I'm thinking this guy, the
Oh,
music.
bagpipes.
And the
yeah,
pipes.
you're right. Both have like a flute thing in it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
And when you think you know, you put your crystal ball on.
And the music sheets.
I've got a bird, so I think there's got to be a bird.
Also look at there's some pot with a branch coming out, and then the snow.
Like a fire.
Buttons, there's beads on her.
Maybe it's a doctor. Because they used
Like
to
a
wear
plague doctor.
Yeah.
Okay.
They used to wear those
Potentially.
masks. Maybe. Yours has a diaper, so I would guess like none.
Mine? I'm thinking it's him because, you know, playing the pipe with the
Oh,
pipes
that
and the
sounds
musical
good to me.
thing
That
and
does
the
sound
music
good to me.
sheets and stuff.
That's the only one that I'm 100% sure.
Alright,
I feel like this should be easy because he just gave me one, and it's a bird, a very clear.
bird on
To
an
me, that-
icy
It's
it's a
cold.
sign.
It might be death.
This looks like it's some sort of hanging sign.
It's sad.
Okay.
It definitely is.
So I have like a Mer King.
Oh wait, Matt,
And Loch
you're,
Ness Monster.
yelling
That was
out.
really cool.
Oh, right.
Interesting. You're like an underwater.
Yeah, like a
knight
Mer
scene?
King. I'm riding something.
You might be
Maybe like a
that,
driver.
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I think I'm like a
I
driver.
think I'm a doctor.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I feel bad. I can't, my first instinct was maybe chef or nun. A bird could be like a nun.
No, I think it might be a raven for death, associated with a doctor, or the death.
That
dealer
seems a
over
little
here.
obscure to
Oh,
me.
wait,
I don't
maybe-
think he would want me to know that a raven is death. I don't know.
But like it's on a grave.
Is that a
That's not-
grave?
no, that's not a
I
grave,
think
that's a
it's
hanging
like
sign.
a hanging sign.
Oh, it's just
That's a hanging
It's like
sign.
for some kind of a.
And
Oh,
shop.
I
there's
thought it
like
was a
some
grave.
icicles hanging down.
Okay, then never mind.
And it looks like there's some sort of pot with a branch coming out of it.
That's what kind of made me think. But
Maybe it's a detective. Because it's in the cemetery.
Maybe what do you think that'd be a sign for?
I don't know. It looks like an apothecary.
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
something.
Yeah.
Some sort of apothecary.
Which could be medicine.
Or
Oh,
it might
man.
be like
Yeah.
a chef because there's like
Yeah.
a fire.
Maybe.
But
But like you're also
tight,
tightrope.
Maybe yours is this
Yeah.
guy because there's string and
Yeah.
it's red.
For the mustache.
Yeah, I think maybe that might be the apothecary for the doctor, and you might be the.
I'll try
The
for the
doctor?
doctor. Yeah, maybe you try for
Alright.
him. Well, now we can.
I
if we
think
want.
Matt's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that for sure. The rest I have no
I'm not gonna
confidence
say.
in at all.
Yeah,
I'm trying to go against
not-
it.
Oh, wow. Well, we get a point either way. At
Yeah.
least. All right.
Well, I'm gonna give Jonathan a vote.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Think that.
Ghost, what's our deal?
Darn. You have to check.
Oh, no.
Should've
At least
picked
give us that.
doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get a point for guessing it right.
No,
You try.
you get the luxury of moving ahead.
Okay.
So you're now going to be focused on this. The rest of us are behind you. So also it is now going to strike 2 o'clock. We have until 8 o'clock tonight. If we don't solve all of ours in 7 rounds, we lose.
Okay.
Couldn't we have just
All
gotten
of
like
ours?
a nice clock instead of this, wrecked piece of junk?
Yeah, budget problems.
Alright, so I've got a slingshot, there's little grassy square patches, and it's breaking up to a feathery scene.
Feathers.
If there's anything with feathers or like a bird.
There's
Guns.
Hunting.
Slingshot is a weapon.
Hunting.
Yeah.
Eiffel Tower.
My
and
first, when he gave me the Eiffel Tower, I thought chef.
Eiffel Tower in a river?
Oh, there's like a bridge with a
Yeah, a bridge
person
with a
on it.
person on
It's the driver.
No, I already said the driver.
Yeah, we'll go with
He's
yours.
holding a knife, so maybe he's cooking something.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like I could be a doctor or a
Maybe
chef.
because
Yeah, I'd
that's
go
more
with
death
the postman.
themed.
Yeah, that's
so
more
maybe
death
we were
themed.
right
I'd
the
go with
first time for you.
Yeah.
I should have listened to myself.
To me, I wouldn't even think that was a doctor.
I think I'm with you because the delivery.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's
This is
delivering
meant-
the
he's-
torch, and he's going to 2 different places. I'm gonna go with the delivery man, Mr. Postman over here.
Yeah, this is that is a guy with a hat, like delivering mail.
But he's also exploring.
It's a white hat.
No, but he's like
Uh,
exploring, like the.
It's like 4 of them have hats.
I know.
oh, maybe yeah, because the bird is delivering mail, like pigeon carriers.
Raven carriers, maybe.
That's.
I think
and
you're
that guy's got
right.
a
Then I'm
pack.
wrong. Who am I?
Oh, boy.
I'm
Maybe
liking
you're the
your
chef.
idea as the postman, though.
It makes sense because he's transporting, and then you go to
Well,
France.
I'm gonna put mine. You can put yours there too.
We might as well because then like one of
would
us will
eliminate
be.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe it might be
I
that
think
guy.
it's this. He
But-
does have a bag too.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
bag.
because he's adventuring.
All right. Well,
Well-
I'm gonna. If I'll put it here, and we'll know
Yeah.
if you're.
Yeah, we'll
wrong,
know for
that's
like
what
next
it
round
is.
we could probably switch because
Yeah.
I doubt I'm the nun or the chef or the doctor.
I
I don't get nun or chef from either of these
I
two
only thought
things.
chef because of the
Wait.
Eiffel Tower, but
Wait, no, it's
Yeah.
French.
I don't know what the other ones.
Oh, and that's fish.
You think?
He's a chef.
Oh, and that's fishing. Maybe it is. Then I'm gonna put mine back there.
Okay. Take that back then because it was against the time.
All right.
Wow. But
Oh.
Oh, I think
oh,
you're right.
and we guessed this one right, guys.
Oh, you did? Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you're on point.
Okay, so. All right.
All right, now I just have to guess the murder weapon.
Now it's 3 o'clock.
Oh yeah. All right. Oh, my favorite mechanical monster spider thing, and a broom in the rain.
Yeah, I think the workshop.
Yeah, because it's got like.
There's also this. No, that's like a butcher's shop.
Yeah,
That or I would say
it's
that.
got like this shovel, kind of reminiscent of.
My money's on
Yeah, I just think that's
mechanics.
total best.
This looks like a workshop.
The
What does
crow
that mean?
means that he mulliganed, basically. He's redrawing his hand because he had nothing good to give to us.
Okay.
He can do
gets
that
3 of
3
them.
times.
Got a top hat with some forks in the background.
I'd say that's
I think
probably
that's-
the fork.
Yeah.
If not, that's a terrible clue.
Yeah.
With his utensils in the background. So
I kind of want to guess.
It'd be great if there was also a hat.
Well, no, we'll see. Yeah. Like an odd job kind of hat.
Yeah, like one of those. So as long as that doesn't contradict nunnery too much.
So, kids?
That could be like the outfit, like a robe.
Yeah, I think it's. I'm pretty sure you're that.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's either this one or this one because I either hunt the meat or I hunt outside.
I think it's got a tree in it. I think he would see that tree and.
That's
I
what
mean-
I'm thinking. But
It's possible that's
do
not
this,
true.
you're wrong. I got it.
All right,
Yeah.
so Matt's going to the. So since he has all 3 cards, what happens is
He gets boosted.
He gains
Oh.
as many points as there
This
are
was-
rounds left. Me, I was right.
Yeah, I get a point.
Yay!
Yes, I get a point.
The all-knowing God approves. Do I take this?
What's up? Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
No, wait.
Oh.
Oh, I get another point.
The version of the game you see us playing now is actually the American copy, which just released in the States.
By Asmodee.
However, this is not our first copy of us owning it. In fact, you can see the first copy we own, which is the Polish one, where it initially came out, on the shelf right behind us.
Yes, and we, I think, did we ever talk about it on a podcast? Maybe we didn't.
We probably did, I
Probably at some point, but it's got a name that you can't pronounce.
Mm-hmm.
But here in the States, they call it Mysterium.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, it was a lot of fun. So there are some changes to the game from the original version, which we'll talk about later on, I think, with the specifics. But largely, they're the same premise. And this is a game that we really enjoyed. It's usually sold as being, or at least we always sell it as basically being like Dixit. At
Well,
least at its core. That's how you introduce
yes.
people to it.
In fact, it's suggested, even I think advertised, that you can mix Dixit cards with the Mysterium cards.
And vice versa.
And there's actually going to be a new expansion for, I think it's Dixit technically, but
Yeah.
it's designed
you
to
could
be
use
both.
it for because the cards are the same size. They have it's not the same artist, but they have very similar sensibilities.
It's the idea of just art.
Yeah,
Though some of them
weird
I would not know.
dreams and visions. Yeah, I mean the artwork is, if you saw it in the video, it's just like Dixit. It's gorgeous. It's fun to look at. Every one you want.
Until you're trying to
hanging on
find
your
out
wall.
what the hell the ghost is trying to make you say.
Yeah, that's the challenge. So we've both been the ghost. Do you have a preference? Would you enjoy being the ghost more than being a psychic, or vice versa?
I really do enjoy the ghost because when I liked that I didn't have to talk.
It gives you a break on your lungs, you know.
While you are deciding, I set out things. I've done what I can. I'm in. I've done my job.
There's no stress.
No.
Well, there's some stress.
I also get to look at more pretty pictures.
Yeah.
But there is stress because, like, in the video, I know I kept giving you one card and I realized, oh, he's going the wrong way, even though the right clues.
Well, that's the other thing. As the ghost, no matter what, if they don't guess it, you're the one who's getting blamed. They're never like, "Oh, my bad. It's all you gave me the wrong clues." So yeah, you do have to be very careful, especially when there's things that can point to. And I think that's the whole of the point. Most of the cards are vague and have similarities. So it's difficult to point things out.
But I do notice that there is a trend with ghosts, and so that if you play this more, you'll probably be able to be more successful. Such that I know you, for example, are more likely to pull colors.
Right.
In triangle shape.
Knowing who your audience is helps.
I, on the other hand, will rarely choose the colors thing because usually I find that to not work that well. It's usually a last ditch resort for me.
I mean, yeah, that's usually for me too. It depends. It all depends on what you draw, right? But yeah, it's always the best case scenario is definitely, oh, there's a candle on this card, and I need them to think about a candle. Yeah, but sometimes I got nothing else, so it's just like, look, this is all green. And sometimes, because you can give one or more cards. You could give them 7 if you want. So if you had like 4 cards that had circles on them, that would be, so a lot of times it's those patterns that really help it come together. I think being a ghost is definitely, it is really fun. It's fun being a psychic too. They're both pretty good.
Yeah, no, it definitely, I mean, it's fun too because then it's like, ooh, it's not just like thinking about your own stuff, like, I don't think Jonathan's right on that.
Oh yeah, the voting thing is interesting too. So that gives you a little incentive to help each other out and to
Or not.
Right. Yeah. Right. To show your lack of faith in people, and that is something that is different from the version that we originally played.
Yes, this version comes with a lot more.
Yes. The original version I don't think is anything to sneeze at. Like you open it, the cards look great. And it's a lot of fun. The instructions have been cleaned up a little bit for this one. A few things have been added.
And in English, so we actually know what.
That's a plus. And the components, if you saw, we opened this on a Gen Con podcast earlier this year. We were just amazed by the quality and amount of the components, the boards, the
I had the Polish one. Then you're like, I got the American one. I'm like, okay, so you have English instructions. I'm like, oh no, you have more. Oh wow.
Yeah, it looks incredible. Like the atmosphere is dripping from every corner. It's like I had to dry my copy off because it was wet from the atmosphere. So like that part of it is great. And this really is, like Dixit, it's a great party game. You could play with people of all ages. It's perfect for like a Halloween
7
game
people.
night. Yeah, it fits up to 7.
Hint about that Halloween thing.
Right. That's fantastic. And more seasons gamers, again, like Dixit, you can still find something to come out of it.
I would enjoy this over a lot more of our heavier gamer games just because of that. It's just fun to like.
No, we played it last night before filming today, and I was raring to go. Like it's always fun to me. I've never. I also got to switch roles, so I got a different experience from it. Yeah.
It's always great also to see as a ghost sometimes, which happened to both of us in both games we just recently played. Where you just get the perfect cards for one player, and then as you watch everyone else just look at that one player as they just get everything with like one card.
That is the best. It's just like they're either a genius or I just got really lucky.
No, but then it's funny because the other parts are like, why are you giving him all the good stuff?
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm a worm, but I'm outside, but I'm also inside, and there's pictures of dreams.
The only other one I could see be this, just from
Oh,
the hunting of that
that's
and the green
true.
of that. But let's see
think
what.
so.
Everything's
I'm
got
not
dead
big
animals.
on that.
Yeah.
Could your archery thing have anything to do with any Green Arrow reference?
Maybe.
I'm taking that reaction as a no.
Yeah, he wishes he had come up with that.
All right, let's get you your location.
Or I got a building with like an extended arm.
Yeah, cuckoo clock.
It's
like
a mouse wearing
Fortune-telling rat.
With a wig, with a weave, and a bandana.
That kind of.
Part of the Crips, and then so he's got a follower. He was like, I'm out of
Well,
here.
you got some food. Is there any?
Oh,
That's
like
that's tough. Oh, it does have this. It does look like a tree-ish, like branches. Could be
yeah.
that.
But
and a mouse in
I
like,
guess
out
in
in
the
the
garage
woods.
that would make sense, but
Maybe. I could see this for so many things.
yep.
I don't know how much if I'm reading into it much, but with the lion,
Oh
the
boy.
story of the
Oh
mouse
boy.
pulled the
You're reading into it too much.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming up with that.
If there's a story.
The mouse that pulled the thorn out of the lion's paw.
Right.
I'm still feeling the butcher.
But then what are the other two clues?
Because he's about to get butchered. Look at him. He's like, I'm gonna mess you up, bro.
Oh, you
Like,
got some floating.
I've got
Yours looks like this.
I'm on the items.
Oh, you're onto the items. Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Cow skull on a
thing.
floating shack. You can break skulls open with hammers.
Yes, but I don't know what mine
Vase.
is.
There's not too much pressure for me right now because there's still at least one round behind, so I'm not. I have at least one more round free to make my decision. So.
Okay, we're decided.
Oh no, you was right.
Hey, all right.
You got a clairvoyance.
I did.
Thanks for believing in me.
The rest of us.
No,
did
it was all
not.
your idea. Good job.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
You did it.
I didn't realize it.
All right. Oh.
Oh yes, I get a clairvoyance.
And so do I.
Wait, I didn't get it?
No.
Oh.
Not
What if
sure
I'm
what's
right
going
with
on.
my tail?
It was the lion's paw.
They are brothers.
Shouldn't have doubted you. Yeah, but he didn't hand that card to Matt.
Yeah, that's true.
Huh.
Maybe it was a hammer because it's a tool shed.
So it's some
Yeah,
iron
it's probably
with a
hammer.
mask.
It's a hollow.
It looks like Freddy.
Bleach.
Is it Freddy?
Oh boy.
No, I don't know.
Jason?
It could. Oh,
Looks more
maybe
like
it's a pan because he's kind of in a.
He's kind of in a dish.
Yeah. Oh boy, it got some fun. Oh
I'd
boy.
say hammer for that one.
That's
What
hammer.
in the
Yeah.
lordy lord?
Why?
I'm seeing wood.
Whoa.
I'm a stool.
Oh, boy.
Don't read anything into this.
I'm gonna say yes. To the
Yeah.
dress. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna go with a pan because it kind of like in a dish thing.
I'll vote against it. After I suggested it.
Jeez, man.
Oh, that could help.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's mulliganing
Oh
again.
wow.
For you.
He's really trying hard because he doesn't want to leave you behind again.
The ladder with bunnies and a dead beetle
With
with some dishes.
With a
antlers or something on top, or the branches?
There's antlers, yeah.
Where-
Mouse getting somewhere there's food, and just the general color of
there
the
is food.
castle.
Yeah, there are
in
dishes.
Yeah, there is food and dishes.
And look, this door.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wrote that one.
I'm gonna say yes.
Hey, give me that
Group
clairvoyance.
effort.
And wait, we were both wrong.
Told
Yeah,
you.
wow.
You're the pan.
And I get another.
And you're the hammer.
So much wood. I was so sure it was a stool.
Yeah. So John, you weren't
You
the
gave me
stool,
so much.
and you weren't the vase, right?
Yeah. The hammer is made of wood too, but I don't think he would do that.
No.
Well, maybe because that's round, but what is that? Am I?
Old rusted pan.
Well, this is like a woman, and there's a woman there, and there. Oh, well, that's like this looks religious-esque, so maybe that's supposed to be because it's like
A
Virgin Mary
statue.
or something. Oh boy.
Oh jeez, I'm getting a lot of hints. All right, knife,
It's a hammer.
hammer. No, I
No.
think I'm the razor, because I have the knife here. There's a guy with a knife here.
Oh, this
This guy's
is like,
hairy. You might need to shave him.
I was gonna say
And-
it's yellowish. kind of.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then, yeah, you need to shave this bear.
That's true. Hairy stuff.
Hairy things.
I don't know.
I'm gonna guess this one. Because he is just chilling.
I'm gonna go with the statue.
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh,
no!
thank
Oh, I
you.
got it. Yes. Give me 2
Oh.
clairvoyances. Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, I steered us wrong.
All right, so Jonathan, we know
Hey,
you're
you got
not
2 cards.
these.
Yeah, one of these.
What?
I gotta be.
When you
am I a
get your final
pan?
clue, you
That's
get 2
yours.
cards.
Oh wait, you were the stool.
So then keep the stool.
So you're either the
Wow, you're
pan
right.
or the hammer.
Yeah.
Hold on, he's got 2 rounds left to guess, and there are 2 options.
Yeah, so you have to get it.
I think I can handle it. Somehow I'm gonna
If
mess
you
it
get
up.
it wrong though, with this 50-50 shot.
Am
gonna
I
be so
a hammer because this is like there's like a cylinder shapes?
I say pan because you're floating. Like your first one was floating.
Ocean.
Do pans float?
Well, they I don't know.
You've, like,
they're-
Yeah, I guess.
and
No,
there's
or-
fire. Like
This boat is floating.
heat it
Fire
up.
cooking.
cooking.
Oh, fire cooking.
Cooking.
And that's
That's
round.
round. Yeah.
You got a 50-50 shot. Go
All right,
for it.
pan.
Final answer.
Yes.
Alright, too bad.
Next round. All right, you guess the hammer.
I'm guessing the hammer. Okay.
How the hell is this a hammer?
Now we're each gonna take. We have these numbered tokens, 1 through 4, and we're going to lay our cards, all 3 of our cards, together in piles, and they're gonna be numbered with our number. One of these 4 groups is going to be the final correct mystery solving thing.
It's mine.
Is going to give us 3 cards, one that apply to one of these groups only.
Okay.
And in this case, each card will be a specific thing. So one of them will represent a person, one will represent a place, and one a thing. Now, the way the clairvoyance works, we all happen to be very clairvoyant this round. It was nice. Basically, what this means is purple and black, so that's us. We have to vote after only seeing 2 of the 3 cards. You guys, since you made it to the 3rd tier, you get to see all 3 before you decide. We cannot discuss the voting.
Okay.
There's no communication, it is secret. So whichever one you think is the right number, you're gonna put it in your pouch. And then you hand it to Matt because he's the most clairvoyant. And he's gonna be the one who, once we're all finished, who reveals them. Okay. So this is for the 2 of us. Right, sorry, I wanna talk about it, but I can't. No discussion.
Yes.
I have to go with, I'm going with one of them.
Really?
Yeah. I know it's a crazy move, but I am going to vote for one of them. Hopefully the 3rd card makes it super obvious, because then at the very least you 2 would have a majority.
Yeah.
Okay, 3rd card.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Poison apple. Poison apple.
Doesn't completely change what I thought, but it sure doesn't make me more confident.
All right, so I check the votes.
Yeah, so Matt will reveal what did we think.
All right, Jonathan, you
We can,
cast your vote
if
first.
we lose, that's it.
Okay.
The votes are in.
Oh boy.
1, 2, or 3.
Well, our choice is 1.
Let me guess, it's 4.
Officially, it's 1. So
Oh, really?
Is it right?
Oh, it was 2.
It was 2.
It was 2.
Well,
Told you to vote 2.
You didn't even vote 2.
because this is a gun. That's the only.
I thought it was a mechanical thing.
yeah,
And like
one
red for his
also.
mustache.
Well, the mystery will never be solved. The murder.
Well, it kind of is solved.
Sorry, your murder has not been avenged.
Yeah, so there really is. It's a fantastic game. It's a very unique experience. There's multiple difficulty levels, and it's very easy to scale up and down if you think it's too easy or too hard.
No, and there's plenty of ways for you to give clues. It's not, like I said, you choose color. I really like, that's why I think my favorite one is for the guessing the people. Is because while you can go, okay, this person has a red mustache or something, like because they have objects around their portrait, that I really like making you guess around because of those. Because I'm like, actually, what you didn't get for your first one was the sign. I gave you a crow with the sign on it, and as they're saying, it's like a pot with a plant sticking out. That's a quill. equivalent ink, and the postman was writing that.
Wait, so was the bird even involved in that?
No, not at all.
Wow, because I thought it was a genius when I thought it was a bird, like a carrier pigeon.
I was just like, where's three?
However, wherever you get there, that's fine.
No, but like I said, that's why I love the art. You didn't get there from the way I expected, but you found it still.
Yeah, and in conjunction with the other clues too. Yeah, it's really interesting to see how people process things. And
It's also really funny when when the person goes, "All right, I think I'm in the kitchen," and then someone else goes, and that's theirs, and you're thinking like, "Yeah," and someone goes, "No, you're not in the kitchen. Look, that's obviously meant to be a wheel, so you're obviously in the garage." I'm like.
also, yeah, when you're the ghost and everyone's just sure, like, it's definitely this. Yep, look at all these clues. It's that. You're just like.
No, that's why. But when you all did the first turn, the person like, "Oh, you're the doctor. You're this," and all of you except for I think Matt. I'm just like.
Yeah, so there's some challenge there. There's plenty of challenge, but
I think that's the point that you could be so sure about one or the other. Like I couldn't disagree. I gave them life and death things for the doctor.
I didn't even realize that guy was a doctor. But I think it must have been. I'm fascinated by the process of how they chose and drew the artwork for these cards because. Striking that balance of having it be vague but not too vague, and you need a bunch of cards to have food on them, otherwise the food will always point to that food card, but you don't want it to be so obvious. Like, they must have really worked hard to refine that and hone in on the right mixture of cards, so I give them a lot of credit for, and that's to the original designers and artists,
Do we know if the people who made Dixit actually worked on this at all?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's a separate group of people.
Like, hey, your cards are like ours.
Yeah.
Let's hang out.
Yeah, let's hang out. So, final thoughts. We like it a lot.
Definitely.
Any negatives, really?
There is one negative, which I mean, it's technically never. To me, it doesn't bother me. It's you can all do amazingly well, and then just flip at that.
That is true. I'm not sure if we've ever actually won this game. Did we win the first time we played the
Polish one? We've won once.
We did win, but yeah, we lost 2 games in a row this weekend.
Even though we made it to the end both times.
It is rough when you lose at the end, but it took us 40 minutes. So
yeah, no,
you're not.
It's like even that's the negative for me. Overall, I'd still
get better.
With that negative.
That's the lesson.
I would argue this to be near my top of my favorite games.
It really is.
I mean, I'm arguing enough, even though I have the Polish one to almost get my own copy of the American one. That's how much I like it.
Yeah, without a doubt, unless you hate, if you're familiar with Dixit, unless you hate that game or anything with guessing or like that, this deserves a spot on your shelf.
If you don't like, if your game needs number crunching.
Yes, if you want a Euro game, go get it. But this is technically anyway. It's great. We love Mysterium. Great name too.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I even like the theme a little better in this one. In the original one, it was 7 nights and you had dreams. In this one, it's 7 hours. So it feels a little more dramatic with the clock ticking down.
Well, because there actually is a clock.
Yeah, I know. And even the sand is blue and
they really got the blue ghost vibe
great.
going on.
So,
which I actually think is really smart on their part because if you haven't noticed, most of our Halloween games have either been zombies or Cthulhu, and if you happen to notice, a lot of times they tend to be green.
Yeah.
So I think the blue makes this game stand out as the spooky, but to me it doesn't like if I were to put it next to other horror games, I think it stands out. And arguably, I would say with probably no question, we're going to be playing this during our Halloween party coming for ourselves.
Yeah, you're not invited. It's.
I mean, if you want.
It's very Haunted Mansion-esque.
Yeah. So yeah, I would definitely suggest picking up this game, almost no matter who you are.
We do sell this game on our website, but it's popular, so get it. If it's not there, it might come back. So that's rollforcrit.com, where you can also find lots of great videos and playbacks just like this one.
Yeah, and if you would like to comment on this one and tell us how we were terrible at guessing Cthulhu, why I shouldn't have given a card out, but you can leave a comment right down below.
Yes, or you could even send us an email. We will read all comments and emails in the show. rollforcrit@gmail.com.
And there's also Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, the works.
iTunes, all that stuff. Subscribe. We would love that. Otherwise, go Ghost Haunty. It's my new sign-off for Halloween episodes. Go Ghost Haunty. I'm Jonathan Estes.
And I'm right behind you as Will Keeler.
Ooh.
And this is Roll for Crit.
Welcome to Roll for Crit.
Can last week you talked like that the entire one? We'll just...
This game really made me feel delicious.
This game really drove me
flamboyant.
batty.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2,